All right. Hey guys, today I want to introduce you to a young man that's made a pretty big impact on me recently. He's working on some interesting things and he's been successful from what I understand. So I want to introduce you to Justin Serenbetz, who is a seventh grader at Buljan here in the community. And I got some questions for him about what he's been up to. So Justin, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic and I'm excited to talk to you today. I already know a bit about what you've been up to, but why don't you tell everybody that's watching right now, what have you been up to recently?
So mostly I've been doing the Color Run Fundraiser and trying to promote businesses into helping out Buljan Middle School with activities, library books, athletics, and personally a new scoreboard for the volleyball and basketball team.
And that's your big goal, right? Or that's one of your personal goals is to raise enough funds for the scoreboard.
Yeah, in total we have raised $30,000. The Color Run ended, but we raised $30,000 in total.
Wow. That's actually I didn't know that at all. So that's impressive, man. Nicely done. And what was your personal goal that you wanted to contribute to that?
Well, I totally didn't know that I was going to raise around $5,000. But at first, like, I went to my first business and they gave me a $250 cash right away. And I was just super surprised. I'm like, this is really easy. So then I started going to others. And like right after school, I just went to some businesses and it was really fun actually.
What was one of the most fun, encounters you had or something like that with the business?
Probably I would say Justin's Car Wash because they were really enthusiastic and I just loved their personality with talking to them and they were really down to support Buljan Middle School.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with the name too, right? Like you figure they got to support other Justins.
Yeah.
Hey, so what were some of the challenges that you ran into as you were trying to raise funds?
Some of the challenges that faced me was probably some of them it was hard to reach back on some or like going back to businesses because some of them said that I'd come back on another day and I kept coming back but they never responded to me. Some of them can finally I went back for like 5 days or something and they finally say no. And I'm like, because they don't have the money to raise it. But it's just some of the challenges were frustrating. But overall, it was worth it, for my opinion,
Why is that?
because I just love supporting the schools, Buljan Middle School in generally, and just helping out the community.
Yeah, well, it seems like obviously you did a great job raising a ton of funds. I mean, I know, full-grown adults that have connections within the business community, and they struggle to raise the amount of funds that you did. So,
Yeah.
um, man, that's amazing. What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of I'm just really happy that I raised 20 businesses. 20 businesses did sponsorships, almost 20. And I'm just really proud and happy that almost 20 businesses did that.
Yeah.
And also that next year, I'm going to reach out to them again and see if they want to do it again. So it'll be easier because I already have them down for contact info and all.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And if that 20 might turn into, 25 or 30 or more, right? If those businesses know other people or so.
And connections and all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is important to you or not, but it seems like it might be, and it's probably good value for you in the future. But having gone to these, you now have relationships and connections with 20 different business owners, and whether they donate next year or not,
Yeah.
I'd imagine that's going to make a pretty good impact just on like their impression of you for several years to come, right?
Yes.
If you're a 18-year-old walking into my office in 5 or 6 years now, I'll remember the amount of work that you did and what you've done for your school. So that's really cool. And I know that's true because some of the reviews that I was reading on your donors page, a doctor wrote, "Proud of you, Justin, and I hope you make your goal." Another business owner, this was a cool one, said, "I've met a lot of young men and mature people over the years, and you are going to go far. Keep up the positive attitude, continue to communicate enthusiastically as you do, and always fight for a good cause. Come back next year and sell us on more. So that is super cool, man. So I just wanted to give you some props and some kind of virtual high fives here and share the story with the people that are in the community. So yeah, good job, man. Nicely done.
And then even some of them gave me jobs, like job interviews. Some of them wanted to hire me, even though I'm only 13. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, you
Like
probably
Justin's Car Wash, Dunkin' Donuts, some others. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
And not just that, going to businesses and getting business sponsorships, but I also went around my neighborhood. And since I have a pretty big neighborhood, and I had it planned out to like which homes to go to. And it was just really fun. And I actually made a lot of money from just going around my neighborhood, around like $300 just from going around my neighborhood and all. So crazy.
That's awesome. Well, it shows you how generous people can be, especially when somebody is passionate about it, right? And you have a serious cause here. It's not like you have a big goal that you're after and that you're contributing to. So I think people enjoy being a part of that, just like I do. Just like I was like, hey, I want to do this video, man. You're doing awesome, and I want to be involved in it. So, is there anything for anybody that's watching this video? Is fundraising completely over, or how can people support you going forward?
Well, we are still taking donations or business sponsorships, and right now at the moment for Buljan Middle School, if you're still interested, or anyone else that's watching this video, if they want to contact the school in any way or stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. I know you had a website going, like your Pledge Star page. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to send out the link through like a website or something, through the website. To see if they want to go to my page and send money. That's totally fine with me if you're interested. Well, also the coffee fundraiser, if they want to sell, and I can sell coffee to them and always and stuff like that.
Yeah, what's up with the coffee fundraiser?
So mostly you can have 4 different types of coffee, and so mostly they're $15 each, or we also take donations in the coffee fundraiser, and it's just really fun and stuff like that. So we have 2 fundraisers every school year.
And so I kind of got the gist of it before we started recording this, and you put an order in for coffee, and then you're going to deliver a bunch of coffee to basically for this fundraiser. That's how it works. We put an order in, and then we get coffee someday. And
last year in 2021, I delivered 30 bags of coffee.
Awesome. So cool.
So you can send them into the community and all.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, keep me posted on that, and make sure to send me a link, and we can post that in the neighborhood group here too.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Hey, I'm gonna wrap up this recording here. Justin, keep doing a good job, man. I love your enthusiasm. You're doing great work, and we appreciate you for doing all this in the community.
Anytime. If you're down, we can always do it next year or stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm down.
What a fun interview. Man, haven't done one of those yet, but how cool is that to get to know this 13-year-old who's just, winning at life, I think, right? But man, to see something that he's so passionate about and that he's so open and willing to share his story, super cool. And then also handles this interview like a pro, really good job on Justin's part. And then also one of my takeaways from this was, man, to have no fear and just be able to walk in and have conversations with business owners as a 13-year-old kid, and just kind of strolling in and asking, hey, who's in charge and how can I get some funds for my school here? That's so cool, and there's so much that we can learn from that and teach our kids as well, right? Have something that you're passionate about, take action, and don't let fear get in the way. Thanks, Justin, for teaching us those lessons. Congratulations on all of your success so far. Man, watch out for that guy in the future. He's gonna be running the show somewhere.